If you are making calls in the surplus funds business and you are not scrubbing for the DNC list, you're putting yourself in great danger. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the #1 educator in the asset recovery business. Today, I want to provide insight on what the DNC is and why you guys need to be scrubbing it. DNC stands for Do Not Call. This is a list of individuals that register so that they cannot get contacted by solicitors. Now, you guys might say, well, in this business, are we really soliciting services? It doesn't matter if you believe so or not. It matters if they actually file a lawsuit. So up until about September of 2024, I was not scrubbing the DNC list because I was not aware of this. All right, I was not aware that in our business, we had to check for this. Majority of the skip tracing providers out there were not actually doing a DNC check. So unfortunately, I did happen to go through a lawsuit on DNC. Now keep in mind, I've been doing this business since 2018. So from 2018 up until 2024, I didn't have any lawsuits, any issues with DNC until that one lawsuit happened. Now, when it occurred, I believe that I was in good faith doing this. I contacted an entity that was owed a surplus, reached out to the registered agent. That registered agent was also a realtor that had its phone number public everywhere. So if you look at the DNC, if you go B2B, business to business, doesn't apply. But that does not matter. They still filed a lawsuit. Not only did they file a lawsuit, they took it on the federal level and they also brought in what's called a class action lawsuit. Now, when these people are on the DNC list and they go through multiple lawsuits, they are known as litigators. Litigators work with seasoned attorneys that know the game. They know how to do the DNC, they know how to make money, and they'll basically pin you against the wall. It doesn't matter if you were right or you were wrong. The thing is, you have to pay for attorney's fees just to defend yourself. So I went through that, and I don't want you guys to go. It doesn't matter if I was right or wrong. The attorney that represented me told me that it would cost me more to go to court, go through depositions, prove my case, and then in the long run say, hey, I didn't pay the guy a dime, but then I paid $40,000 in attorney costs. So with that being said, let's talk about how you guys can be DNC TCPA compliant. In order to be DNC compliant, what I do is in Excess Elite, I have an automation so that it filters everybody on the DNC list. If they're on the DNC list, I'm not contacting them. So now my messages are fully compliant. In terms of being TCPA compliant, we're not doing voicemail drops and we don't use auto dialers. We do have a power dialer on Excess Elite, and that's when you're calling each number one by one. So it's not just auto blast calling everybody, it's just calling one by one, so we're in compliance. So I had the attorney that specializes in TCPA and DNC. I paid them $3,000. I did a training with the community. For those who attended it, you probably got a lot of insight. On this training, the call was recorded. If you guys would like to access that recording, you do have to join the community. Guys, in the community, I share so many free gems with you guys. I'm giving away so much. You need to join the Facebook group. That's where we post. It's the best Facebook group out there for surplus funds recovery. And then you need to join the community. The community is $20 a month. We do 2 calls every week. Monday we have a live Q&A. Thursdays we have a specific lesson. I bring guests on multiple times. I bring attorneys to get insight. I do specific workshops. If there's any area that you need help with, it's in that community. But you guys need to see that replay. So to join and see the replay, go ahead and sign up for the asset recovery community. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description. If you guys want to be DNC compliant after you watch the replay, we're hosting a part 2 where myself and attorney Will Whitman will go through a DNC compliance training. You'll have an audit on your account, making sure that you are compliant. You'll have templates, you'll have scripts, you'll know exactly what to do, and also you'll have 50 state regulations because each state has their own version of the TCPA. They have many TCPAs. So this is very important, guys. I cannot stress that you need to be compliant. All right, so go ahead and check it out. And as usual, guys, I'm looking forward to helping you out.